The Lives of the Saints by Father Alban Butler. March 17th, St. Jan Sarkander. John Sarkander, who ended his life as a martyr for keeping the secret of confession, was born on the Austrian border to well-to-do parents. His father died when he was 13 years old, and his mother, who discovered his great qualities, tried hard to find a suitable teacher for him. Later, he was sent to the Jesuit college in Prague, where he was ordained a priest. Returning to the Diocese of Olomouc, he attracted the attention of the bishop, Cardinal von Dietrichstein, who appointed him pastor of Holshof. This district had been a cradle of heresies, but St. John, supported by Baron Lobkowitz and some fathers of the Society of Jesus, rebuilt the faith among the inhabitants and reconciled more than 250 heretics with the Church. His activities attracted the wrath of the powerful landowner Beatified von Biestrich, who was anti-Catholic and a bitter enemy of Lobkowitz. In 1618, at the beginning of the 30 Years' War, a revolt broke out in Moravia. The Protestants seized the reins of government and began to persecute all Catholic institutions. On the advice of his friends, St. John left Holoshow and went to Krakow, where he remained for some months. As soon as prudence advised, he returned to his parish and began to reorganize his scattered flock. The country was in complete disorder. In February 1620, Polish troops sent to help the emperor entered Moravia, committing all kinds of plunder. As they approached Holoshow, Sarkander, at the head of his parishioners, went out to meet them, carrying with him the Blessed Sacrament. Like pious Christians, the Poles dismounted from their horses, knelt down, and asked the priest for a blessing. Not only did they leave Holoshow intact, but they ordered the troops following them to pass without touching the village. Sarkander was Holoshow's hero, but with this he signed his death warrant. Beatified, his enemy, immediately accused him of having brought the Poles into the country. His trip to Poland was misinterpreted, and he was found guilty of having planned the Polish incursion as an agent of Baron von Lobkowitz. He was taken to Olmütz, put in chains, and confined to a subway dungeon. The commission that took up his case was almost entirely composed of Hussites. They urged him to declare who had brought the Polish troops and what things Baron von Lobkowitz had revealed to him in confession. Sarkander denied having had anything to do with the Polish incursion and strictly refused to divulge the secrets of confession. He was tormented at the easel in the rudest manner. Then he was burned with torches. Still, after tormenting him again for 3 consecutive hours, he was smeared with a mixture of resin, sulfur, and oil, and then set on fire. He survived these atrocities for a month, during which time he continually prayed, until on March 17th, after receiving the last sacraments, he peacefully went to enjoy his reward. Sarkander's words to those who wanted to make him reveal the secrets of confession are noteworthy. "I know nothing, and nothing has been entrusted to me in the holy sacrament of penance. Whatever has been confided to me in confession has not been retained in my memory. I buried it in oblivion for the veneration of the inviolable secret of confession, and with God's help, I would rather be torn to pieces than sacrilegiously violate this sacrament." Blessed John has been venerated as a martyr since the time of his death and was beatified in 1859.